All right, we're live here. Mason City versus Ames. Our first game back after Christmas break here, so we'll see how this goes. Hopefully these kids are here to play and play hard. All right, first line out. We have Dorman, Poland, and Nelson up front with Callie and Harley in the back. Let's play some hockey. All right, it's into our zone. Dorman's there, he takes a shot. It's blocked by the goalie. Nelson's there to backhand, or Poland's there to backhand it. Poland takes another shot, it goes around the back of the net. Mason City knocks it into the neutral zone. Mason City takes a shot and it goes wide. Callie brings it up out of the side down the side of the ice to Sorovi. Dorman brings it into the zone. He takes a shot, goes off the blocker. Stevers comes in as well. Sorovi over to Stevers. Stevers takes a shot, it goes off a stick and goes up behind the net. Sorovi has it behind the net and takes a shot, blocked by the Mason City defense. Mason City takes it out of the zone, and they are on a breakaway. They take a shot, it goes wide right, all the way around the side, and Donovan, who just came in, takes it into the zone, sends it to the middle where Harley was, but she gets spun around, and we're out of the zone. Right now we have Severs, Noyd, and Mackey on the ice with Harley and Donovan in the back. That's an icing. All right, in the front we have Mackey, Stickford, and Weedy with Lilowitz and Harley in the back. Weedy taking the face off here. Mason City comes away with it. Brings it up into the neutral zone, into our our defensive zone, and takes it behind the net. Weedy sends it up to Mackey. Weedy has it in the middle, sends it over to Stickford. Weedy sends it in as a shot on goal. We are back into the neutral zone. Harley's going to take it behind the net, send it across ice to Nelson, who just came on. Mason City has it in the center. They take a shot. Jameson saves it to the left. Mason City shoots it again, backhand. Callie's going to put some pressure on behind the net. Weedy comes away with it, sends it up the side into neutral ice. Poland's on the ice now. Oops. Nelson has the puck. Dorman's back on the ice with Poland and Nelson. Donovan and Cammie in the back. Mason City sends it all the way down to the other end. Donovan has the puck, going to bring it up, send it all the way up to Sorovi, who comes on the ice. Sorovi gets a weird touch. Has it in the corner. Dorman picks it up. Sends it back to Cammie. Cammie takes a shot and it's blocked wide. Mason City sends it into the middle. And we're back in neutral ice. Dorman's going to take the puck around neutral ice over to Jaws, who's going to send it to Sorovi. Sorovi is going to take a shot on net, blocked by Mason City's goalie. Mason City has the puck behind the net. It's going to bring it up the left side. Through neutral ice, and they are going to be offsides. All right, Mason City has a shot, and it is blocked by Jamison, and he throws it off to the left of the net, or off to the right of the net. We have Lilowitz in, and Harley, Sievers, Noid, and Sorovi. Noid's going to pick the puck up but lose it. Harley's going to send it into the neutral ice, and it's going to go down. No icing called. Mason City's got the puck, gonna bring it through neutral ice into our zone. Harley's gonna go around the net. Weedy, Mackey, Stickford in up front. Weedy is gonna grab the puck and bring it back into neutral ice. Mackey's over there putting pressure on, and we come into the zone. Mason City brings it back into their zone, our zone. They take a shot. They send it to the middle and have a shot there. Jamison's there to finish the save. Cammie and Callie in the back. Jamison's going to cover it up. All right, we have Donovan and Cammie in the back with Poland, Raleigh, and Nelson in the front. Raleigh has the puck in the middle. Nelson and Raleigh both have the puck in the middle. Mason City picks it up, comes into our defensive zone, and Cannon brings it back out. Cannon brings it into our offensive zone, sends it across the center of the ice. Great look. Raleigh's got it down in the corner. Mason City has it in the center of the ice again. Sends it all the way around the back side of the net. Cammie's going to pick it up, and it gets tipped away from her from a Mason City person. Raleigh's got the puck on the side. He takes a shot. It is blocked. It is low and blocked by the goalie. In comes Sorovi and Noid. Noid's going to pick up the puck in the center of the ice. And he's going to look to throw it over to Sorovi. Sorovi's got 2 people on him. Mason City brings it back into our zone. And that is an ice. Nope, no ice. All right, Harley has the puck in the back. She sends it up to Severs. Severs brings it around and gets caught by a Mason City. They're going to take a shot. It's going to go right in the net. Sorovi has the puck on the side. Going to bring it into the zone. Send it over to Noid, but it goes behind him. Sorovi's got the puck one more time. He's going to send it over to Noid. Noid's going to miss the puck. Noid has the puck in center ice. Going to bring it down the side. Send it over to himself. Nobody's in the middle, but Donovan's there. Sorovi's there. Donovan takes a shot. Barely saved by their goalie. Cammie's going to put pressure on, and the puck flies off the bench, into the bench. All right, we're going to have a full change here. We got Everett, Jared, and Carter in the front with Cammie and Cannon in the back. Weedy wins the face-off. Sticky tries to get it and gets taken out over there. All right, Mason City picks up the puck. They're going to go down ice. Donovan's there on the run. He's going to get the puck and send it over to the side to Mackey. Mackey's going to battle. Donovan's going to go in and help. And so is Weedy. It's going to pop out, and Mason City has the puck. Fighting with Sticky. Mason City has the puck behind the net. Cammie's there to put pressure on. Cammie's going to get a change, and Callie comes in. Nelson comes in as well, and he brings it into the zone. Dorman comes on. Poland comes on, and we have Harley and Callie in the back, and that is going to be an icing. All right, we have Poland, Raleigh, and McCoy with Harley and Callie in the back. Raleigh wins the puck, sends it over to Jaws. Jaws shoots it. Goalie saves it. This goalie is great. He is doing good stuff today. Mason City takes it into our defensive zone. Raleigh and Poland are over. Raleigh has the puck. He gets stopped up before he makes it into the offensive zone. Poland tries to pick it up. Raleigh grabs it, takes it into the zone, gets tripped, no call. Sorovi's trying to get the puck. Mason City sends it behind the net. Noid and Severs come on with Sorovi, Cannon and Cammie in the back. Cannon takes it in. We get it sent back out. Cammie sends it up to Noid. Noid tries but gets sticked by a guy. Sorovi tries, gets it in. Severs tries, gets it in. It's going in and out. Okay, so Sorovi has the puck in the back. Sends it up to Noid. Noid gets a bad touch on it. Mason City sends it back into the neutral zone. Noid has the puck on the side. Pushes the kid in the head. That was kind of rude. Donovan has the puck down here on the side. Takes it into the zone. Sends it across the middle to Severs. Severs gets pushed over. Donovan has the puck behind. Sends it into the middle. Sorovi's there and scores. was a backhand from Cannon to Sorovi in the middle, and Sorovi gets a good touch on it and scores. All right, and now we have Carter, Jared, and Everett with Cammie and Cannon in the back. All right, Cannon takes the puck in the center ice. He's gonna bring it into the zone and take a shot. It gets stopped up by the goalie, sends it back around. He still has the puck, sends it into the middle. Cammie's got the puck on the outside. Sends it over to the side. Everett has it and is going to get stopped up by Mason City. Mason City is going to send it into the middle. Donovan's putting pressure on, stops the puck before it gets into the zone. Weedy sends it up, but Mason City collects it. Weedy sends it up one more time, and we are now in our zone. Back in the neutral zone, Callie has the puck, tries to send it over, gets hit by Mason City. And Nelly brings the puck into the zone. Mason City collects it and brings it back into the neutral zone. All right, we're gonna get a change here. Poland and Raleigh come on, and so does Harley and Callie. Mason City's bringing it into neutral zone. Harley collects the puck, sends it up the side. Mason City's there to collect it, takes a shot, goes wide. Callie's gonna be there to get the puck, send it up to Poland. Poland's gonna send it into the middle to Mason City. Tried for Raleigh. Mason City collected it instead of him. Mason City has the puck in the center of the ice. Takes it down the side. Sends it to the center. Jameson sends it all the way out to Poland. Poland's going to send it down to Sorovi, who is just coming in. He gets hit. Dorman is still in. Tries to collect it, but doesn't. We're going to get a foul here. Elbow on Poland. All right, we got a power penalty kill at the end of the period. All right, so end of the period, it is 1-0. Ames, 8-4. All right, here we go with the second period starting in. Poland is going to start in the box, so we will stay down, and we will be on a penalty kill for the first minute and a half of this game, of this period. We have Callie and Harley in the back with Noid Sorovi in the front. All right, Callie has the puck, sends it up to Noid, who sends it into Sorovi. Sorovi sends it over to Noid. Noid gets it taken away by Mason City. Xander picks it up and tries to send it into the center. Mason City sends it all the way down, and we have a touch, and Jameson's just going to send it right back into the neutral zone. Xander's going to put pressure on. He gets back in before that offsides is called, which is good. And we're going to get called offsides anyways. I don't know why, but... All right, so Xander and Severs are gonna. Severs changes out for Sorovi, and Noid's still in. Cammy and Cannon in the back. We got 18 seconds left of this penalty kill. Cannon's got the puck in the back in front of our net. He sends it up to Severs in the neutral zone. Severs brings it into our offensive zone. Mason City picks it up, but Cammy's there to send it up to Xander. Xander's got it behind the net. Mason City sends it up and back into the neutral zone. Sorovi's back on the ice. And Sorovi sends it to Xander. Xander brings it in 3-on-1. Takes a shot and whiffs. Severs picks it up, takes the shot, misses left. Mason City sends it up to the top, and they get it into the neutral zone. Donovan has the puck on the side, sends it over to Sorovi. Sorovi tries to bring it into the center, and he does. He takes it into our offensive zone. Mason City sends it around the boards. Cammy is there, but it goes across. Donovan has it in the back. He's going to skate around everybody and notices that we still had somebody on the ice, so he keeps it in. He takes a shot, and it goes in. End to end for Cannon. 13 minutes, 15-ish. Oh, we stopped the clock on goals apparently. Two to nothing. 13-15 left in the second period. All right, we have Carter, Jared, and Everett on the ice in the front with Harley and Callie in the back. Sticky takes a shot. It goes right. All right, Mackey gets the puck in the center and sends it into the zone. He tries to backhand it. Mason City picks it up. Sticky's putting pressure on. Callie has the puck, sends it into the zone. And we have an icing. All right, Cammy and Cannon in the back with Raleigh, McCoy, and Poland in the front. Raleigh takes the face-off. Mason City picks it up. Raleigh picks it up after that, sends it into the zone where Poland is on the run. Poland has a 1v0, takes a shot, goes right. Cannon has the puck, going to take it behind the net. He's going to bring it into the offensive zone, send it to Dorman. Dorman sends it back to him, but the Mason City player is there. Dorman's got the puck, going to take it around the net, sends it up into the middle, but nobody's there. Poland has the puck, is going to bring it into the zone. Poland takes a shot. Goalie covers it up. Oh, and we have everybody falling. Poland's going to get punched a couple times. They're probably going to just break that one up. These two cute hockey sisters. All right, we have Noid Sievers-Sarovi with Callie and Harley in the back. Noid takes the face off. Mason City comes away with it. Mason City takes it into the neutral zone, into our side. Harley's on the puck. Callie's putting pressure on. Harley's putting pressure on. And we come away with it. Except for then it's back in there in our defensive zone. Sievers has the puck. He's going to try to get through everybody, and he does. Mason City picks the puck back up, but Harley's there to stop it. Then Xander takes the puck into the into our zone, loses it, and we're back in neutral ice. Harley sends it over to Callie. Callie sends it up into the zone. We get a change here. They're going to call icing. All right. Cannon and Cammie in the back with Jared, Carter, and Everett in the front. Cannon has the puck, takes it from the back side into the zone, takes the shot. It goes off the goalie's blocker and around the back of the net. Jared has the puck, sends it up to Sticky. Sticky sends it into the middle. Mackey sends it into the middle. Cammie takes a shot, gets sticked by Mason City. Everett has the puck in the corner. Cammie gets pushed off, and Mason City sends it into the zone on net, so Jameson will let it ride. Everett tries to send it across the ice, but Mason City gets a stick on it. Patrick Eaton over there playing defense. Carter brings the puck into our zone. Patrick sends it up, but Cannon is there to grab it. Callie's back in, and she sends it into the neutral zone. And we are going to get a call for offsides. All right, Dorman, Nelson, and Poland are in. Nelson tries to send it across. It gets sticked by Mason City. Poland tries to send it back across. Also gets sticked by Mason City. Dorman's down behind the net. Poland comes up, tries to take a shot. Mason City blocks it. Harley in the back, bringing it into the zone. It gets sticked away by Mason City. And we have a call on Mason City. Okay, we're on a power play here. We got Noid Sievers in with Harley and Callie in the back. Noid gets pushed off the puck. Sievers is there to pick it up, loses it. And we're back in our neutral zone. Harley has it, tries to send it up to Sorovi. Sorovi has it. Cami keeps it in. Callie keeps it in, but then it gets popped back out. Mason City sends it around the net. Harley is there to pick it up. Harley sends it up to Caden. Caden sends it over to Xander. Xander misses it. Logan misses it, and the Mason City grabs it. Harley sends it over to Noid. Noid brings it in, takes a shot, gloved. Got 30 seconds left of the power play. 45 seconds left of the power play. I must have started it at a different time than they did because 33. There we go. Now we're at the same time as they are. All right, we have Everett, Weedy, and Mackey in the front, Cami and Cannon in the back. Jared has the puck, tries to send it up to Mackey. Mackey has it in the corner, takes a shot, but it's sticked by the Mason City player. Mason City has it in the neutral ice. Carter misses and slips on some ice there. Cami takes it, sends it into Everett. Everett sends it up. Mason City gonna skate around into neutral, into our defensive zone. He's gonna take a shot. Jameson's gonna block it. Cami's there to put pressure on. Cami sends it up to Jorman. Jorman sends it in. Poland is back on, and Dickford tries to get it there right in the middle of the goal. Donovan tried to take a shot there, and it was blocked. Donovan with the puck again. Tries to send it to Sticky, but Sticky was trying to go off the ice. Nelson on Jorman and Poland in the front, with Donovan and Cami in the back. Donovan takes it, fake shoots, sends it in the center. Nelly was there, but just didn't get his puck on it, his stick on it. Raleigh sends it into the center again. Nelly takes a shot, gets blocked. Those are great passes. Mason City was just in front of the net. Poland has the puck, gets tripped up, takes the guy's stick with him. I'm not even showing you the play, sorry. Mason City has the puck. Poland has got it. Sends it up the ice. All right, we get a change in. We have Noid Sievers Sorovi in the front with Harley and Callie in the back. Sievers has the puck in the middle, gets tripped. We're going to get that call, but Noid has the puck. He's going to send it over to Sorovi. Sorovi's going to shoot, but we just miss. We got our 6-man on ice because we have a delayed penalty here. Sorovi has it. He gets pushed into the wall. Sorovi pushes him over. And the ref gets in the way of the puck. We're going to get that penalty call here. All right, looks like Sorovi is in the box, and so is Mason City. So we're gonna do 5v5 here, since both of them went to the box. All right, we have Everett, Jared, and Carter in the front with Cammy and Cannon in the back. All right, Mackie gets the puck. He backhands it pretty high, and it goes out of the rink. Same line in here. Cammy and Cannon in the back. Carter, Jared, and Everett in the front. Mason City sends it around the back to Donovan. Donovan's going to pick it up. He's going to take it around the back side of the net to the front and takes a shot. Mason City's goalie barely gets a stick on that one. Carter has it on the outside, tries to send it in, but Mason City's boot gets in the way. Everett and Carter in the back of the net. Carter tries to shove it in. Doesn't work out for him. Cannon has the puck on the outside. He's going to take a shot. Sticky's going to be there. No goal. It pops out. Mason City has the puck, but Cannon's there to pick it up and bring it back into the neutral ice. Mason City takes it back into our defensive zone, and there was a accidental buzzer, I believe. That was an accidental buzzer. 55 seconds left. Accidental buzzer. But we're back to 5-on-5, or we were always on 5-on-5, but our penalties are over. Not really sure what just happened. I think it was truly an accidental buzzer. All right, we have Dorman, Nelson, and Jaworski in. Jaworski has the puck. He's going to try to take a shot. It goes wide right. Mason City's going to come away with it, bring it into neutral ice. Carly and Callie are there putting pressure on, and Callie, great defense there. But they get a shot off. Jamison covers or gloves it. About 30 seconds left here. I forgot to start my clock, but 30 seconds left. Everybody's going to stay on the ice. Raleigh's going to take the face off. Raleigh sends the puck deep for an icing, and that is going to be the end of the second period. All right, we are 2-0 in the beginning of the third period with 20 shots on goal for the Flyers and 5 shots on goal for Mason City. All right, beginning of the third period, 12 minutes, stop clock. We have Poland Raleigh and McCoy at the front, with Callie and Harley at the back, and Mr. Jamison Beery in the net. All right, Dorman comes away with the puck, sends it over to back to Callie. Callie tries to get it up. Mason City is there to take it over. Nellie picks it up. Nellie brings it in. Nellie sends it to the back side of the net. Raleigh's going to pick it up and take, I don't really know. Okay. Callie takes a shot. Raleigh gets a stick on it. Mason City's goalie blocks it. Raleigh is going to pick it up on the outside, send it into the goalie, into the pole. He sends it back in, and the goalie covers it up. Huh? Yeah. Someday maybe I'll get a nice looking thing like that, but not today. I'm not really for sure what happened. I think he just said that Srovey tried to cheat and go inside the circle before the puck was dropped. All right, we have Noid, Sievers, Srovey, Cannon, and Cammie in the back. Sievers tries to take a shot, blocked. Noid has it behind the net, tries to send it into the middle, but Mason City's stick is there. Mason City sends it up to the top, and Cammie is going to try to take it. Srovey picks it up, sends it to the center. Mason City boots it out of the way. Cammie has it on the outside. Noid takes it away from her and loses it. Mason City picks it up, sends it to the center. Srovey's there to put pressure on. All right, Cammie has it over in the corner. She's going to send it into the zone. Mason City is going to send it back around the side of the net so that they can get a change. Noid's going to bring the puck through center ice into our offensive zone behind the net. He is going to try to send it to the center, but doesn't get a good stick on it. Harley's going to pick it up, send it back into our zone. Noid is down there, putting pressure on. He actually grabs it. Oop. Back and forth. Mason City sends it around the back side of the net. Mackey comes in, Sticky comes in. Here comes Weedy as well, Harley and Cannon in the back. Mason City is going to take a shot, and it's going to go wide. Harley putting pressure on. Weedy takes it around the back side of the net, sends it up the wall to Everett. Mason City is going to keep it in the center. Mackey's going to put pressure on there. Eaton's going to take it around everybody, take a shot. It goes wide right. Donovan picks the puck up, gets tripped up. Mackey has it. Sends it to Weedy in the neutral zone. Weedy and Mason City. Weedy sends it over to Sticky. Sticky's going to try to bring it in, and Mason City just gets right on him, and I think Sticky's going to get a penalty. Yep, Sticky's going to the box. All right, we have 8:37 left in the game, and we are on a penalty kill for the next minute and a half. We have Raleigh, Cammie, No. Yeah. Raleigh, Cami, Poland, and Callie. Poland's going to put pressure on there. Raleigh has the puck, but Mason City takes it away, tries to send it up to the top, but Callie is there. Callie takes a shot, and they cover it up. And I forgot to start the clock. We'll just let it run for a little bit. We're about 10 seconds off. Mason City has the puck. Callie's putting pressure on. They whiff the shot. They are still on it, bringing it around the side of the net. Hits the pole, and we're gonna stop because the poles are off. All right. All right. Since the goal was off, we're gonna make a little change here. We have Noid in and Nelly in, with Cami and Donovan. Noid takes the face off. Goes back to the backside. They take a shot right into the gut of Nelly or Noid. I didn't see which one that was. Noid takes the puck up into the zone. Tries to send it around. Ooh, he got away with that one. Donovan's gonna grab the puck, bring it around, bring it in between two kids, brings it up into the zone, takes a shot off the pads of the goalie. It's gonna go back. Mason City's on the run. They send it into the middle, but they do not get a good stick on it. Xander's down there putting pressure on. Mason City just could not get a shot on that, off of that one very well. Noid's got the puck, bringing it into the neutral zone, gets tripped up. Sorovi's in and Severs is in. Sorovi takes a shot, gets the puck down there, takes a shot, and we score. And I will fix the clock. All right. All right, 3-0, 6:53 left in the period. Noid, Sorovi, Severs, Callie, and Harley in the back. Callie pressures it, puts it into the neutral zone. Harley has it, is going to take it into our offensive zone. Shoots, but it's off Mason City's butt. Callie trips up. Noid's going to put some pressure on the Mason City player. Loses his stick. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. All right, on the ice we have Everett, Jared, and Carter with Cami and Cannon in the back. Ooh. All right, Jared behind the net. Mason City has it. Carter stops it. Cami comes away with it, sends it into the neutral zone to Sticky. Sticky is on the run. Carter has it, takes a shot. It gets blocked. Sticky tries to get it with his stick and does, and goes in. This time is killing me. I'm very bad at stop clock. Apparently, I can't pay attention to two things at once. All right, 4. That was an Everett goal. All right, we have McCoy, Raleigh, and Poland with Harley and Callie in the back. Poland has the puck, takes a shot, it gets sent wide, and Nellie tries to pick it up, and the goalie covers it. Harley keeps it in, and then Mason City pops it out. Callie puts good pressure on there. Callie still putting pressure. Mason City sends it around to the other side and sends it up to the top. Mason City shoots it, and it goes wide left. Mason City sends it to the back side of the net. Raleigh's there to put pressure on. Raleigh comes away with the puck. He is going to bring it into the zone and around the net, and Mason City is going to stop him. Callie's going to keep it in, send it over to Harley. Harley gets pressure put on her by Mason City, but comes away with the puck still. Nellie comes in. All right, Nellie passes it to Dorman in the middle. Dorman's going to go and take a shot, and Mason City's goalie is going to block it. Start again. All right, we have Noid. Nope, that's Cammy. That's funny. Sorovi, Poland, Raleigh in right now in the front. Cammy and Donovan in the back. Donovan tries to send it up. Severs comes in. Donovan has the puck, sends it up to Sorovi. Sorovi sends it into newly entered Xander. Xander doesn't get his stick on it. Xander brings it around to the front, tries to backhand it, and it looks like the goalie covers it up. Just kidding, the goalie didn't cover it up. Xander just scored. Yeah. He must have backhanded it. He backhanded it, but it went into the net apparently and not in the goalie's glove like it looked. All right, 3:17 left in the game, 5-0. Sorovi, Noid, Severs, and Sorovi has the puck on the outside. He's getting pressured by two. Cammy's there. Nope, that's Harley. Harley takes a shot and it bounces wide. Severs has the puck on the outside, sends it to the middle. Goalie hits it away. Xander has the puck. Sends it over, but to a Mason City player. Harley's there to battle, though. Harley sticks with it. Sorovi picks it up, sends it up to Z. Z loses it. Sorovi picks it up again, brings it into the zone. He's going to come around everybody. Sends it to the goalie and hits the pole. Sorovi to Noid behind the net. Noid tries to pop it up over the top of the net to Sorovi. Sorovi has the puck. He's going to take a shot. Sticked by Mason City. Xander has the puck, loses it, and the Mason City sends it in to neutral ice. Harley picks it up, sends it into the zone so that we can get a change, but Mason City is gonna send it hard and get icing called. All right, 1:57 left in the game, 5-0, 29 shots to 6. This goalie for Mason City is actually doing a really good job. for the 5 goals. All right, in we have Stickford, Weedy, and Mackey with Donovan and Cammy in the back. Mackey takes the puck to Weedy behind the net. He tries to send it up to the middle, but the pole gets in the way. Weedy to Mackey behind the net. Weedy takes a shot, sends it into the middle. Mason City pops it out. Donovan and Cammy are there to put pressure on, but we have a runaway here. Jameson tries to stick it and misses, but Mason City does not tap it in. And we have Weedy and Donovan. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. All right, Weedy, Sticky, Mackey in. Donovan and Cammy in the back. Mason City tries to send it out, but Cammy is there with her stick to pick it up. She takes a shot, and it bounces off the goalie's face mask. Weedy's behind the net. Mason City grabs it, sends it up to the top of the zone. They actually get it into the neutral zone and our defensive zone. Cannon is there to pick it up and send it in. McCoy has the puck, takes a shot, gets wide right. 6 seconds. Donovan's going to take a shot from a long shot, and Mason City sticks it. All right, we have end of game, Mason City 5, or Ames 5, Mason City 0. We do have another game for game number 2 back here at 4:15. If anybody wants to come to public skate from 2 to 4, we have to wait for that in between. Thanks, and have a great one.